Danganronpa.
I'm not sure what it is. It just sounds like someone going to wah, or something like that. I don't get the reference. I need to hear it louder, I think. Where am I? Oh yeah, that's right. Everyone died. Two people died. I don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing now. Oh gosh, Saz, please. We went and we found Fumi dead, and then we found... Wait, hold up. What? She wasn't dead. Toko was,
I need mirror shield.
Toko, oh, that's right.
Me saying I need mirror shield. Yes, the mirror
Yes,
shield.
definitely no one else will die, sure.
The great and fantastic, the mirror shield. You're my hero.
Ah, yes, Justice Hammers. This is the fourth one. Hold, because it's cold. First of all, Angel, let's be very clear. Number one, it being cold in Florida isn't my fault at all. Justice for Hammer, ha ha ha. It's not my fault at all. You don't need to punish me for this. Number two, what do you mean it's cold in Florida? What, it's in the 60s? It's cold. You should be the one having your soul hurt for complaining about being cold. Oh, sorry, 56. Still not cold. That's shorts weather. Alright, I don't know what I was doing here. Where even am I? I'm on the 3rd floor. Wait, I'm supposed to be looking around? Oh, okay. Do I ever? I do know what I'm doing in this game. It's just, it's been a week and I gotta get my bearings back. Yes, I know anything under 70 is considered cold. Whoa!
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean...
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies have both been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? Where the hell is the repository? Here? No. Here? Was this... Wait. Are the bodies here somewhere? I have to wonder where they could have been hidden. Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door. And when I entered, I saw... the two bodies that had disappeared were right there. Caleb, please. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Okay, wait a minute. No. Yes, I did thought I knew what happened, but now I'm confused. That's just... And so, here we are!
It's the Monokuma file!
The Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen.
What?
It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is
Now
waiting
make
for
sure to
you.
investigate with all of your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Okay. Well then, now that we've found the bodies, all that's left to uncover is the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible.
Dead, gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. This is just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body. Oh man, he would have freaked the fuck out
Who
had she
would
done
do
that when he was
this?
alive.
Why? Why?
This were some sort of make-believe. That might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Wait! Wait! Wait a minute.
He's alive again?
Wait a minute!
Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is
Because,
winter
I don't know,
coming?
because they didn't want it to be red, look too real.
Hifumi, wake up!
Huh? Ah, that's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything. Before I met you all.
I'm gonna wreck it!
Mono PLS.
Monokuma dancing. Royale with cheese. Thank you for the 35 months. Hitting it up with that tier 2. She's a true shield memer. And she gets her true shield emote because of it. Trash emote, really, but who's keeping score? Thank you so much for the resub, Royale.
I met you all.
Royale is not a fish. Yes, that is correct. Memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light. It's reaching out to me
Uh-oh.
like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you?
Wow.
Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name.
What?
Yasu. Hero.
What? His eyes closed and he never opened again. Wait a minute, what? Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words...
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people, even killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask, and used a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hero is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way I can ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends!
That's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it looks that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. Of course you do. Yes, you have to accept it. Yes, you just have to do it. Okay. Okay, before I check this Monokuma file, here's what I thought had happened. So, when I stopped playing last time, we saw two bodies, but there was only one death announcement for Monokuma. So here's what I thought. I thought that only one of them was dead. I thought that only one of them was dead. And because we found Hifumi first, and then his body vanished, I thought Hifumi was actually still alive. And in fact, I thought Hifumi had killed Taka and then tried to stage his own death. That's what I thought happened. That's what I thought happened. But clearly they're both dead now, so I'm missing something. Well, no, we did, but then we didn't. Although it is odd, we got the second death announcement when he was still alive, but then he actually did die. My streak! 270, jeez. They're taking my streaks! So yeah, this is all very interesting. Plus we're missing, we've got, what, 4 Justice Hammers here? Something like that? Okay. Check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi, Yamada, and Kiyotaki Ishimaru. Cause of death reached with a blow to the head. It's thought they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could, anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko?
perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi for where the Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Sorry, every time that scene happens, I feel like, alright, I always see it as like just stench visually coming out of his armpit. Why does the flower have to come from there? Don't be rude, I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Two. What?
Thanks, Rabbit. Same. I am also supporting me and not this crazy ass game.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
All right, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
What?
Two.
What?
Two, toi? Two, toi? What? 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 Okay. You support Monokuma Panda, please.
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
so then.
So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
Hey!
It sounds like toi and it's from a movie. Okay. Hello, Ken. I do not need Mirror Shield. If I word this thing for 10... Whoa, too long. Sorry. Can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget. No matter how much you might assist in a murder.
Phew.
Only one Blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
to know.
I'd rather hear the toi song or thing. Ah! Then we only need to figure out who that one Blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
Well,
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is
extreme!
the one true Blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true Blackened? So just one person?
Well now.
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the Blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. So there's going to be one Blackened, an accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case, after all. Oh my gosh. No, wait a minute. Why is Pika Pick an emote now? I know this is like a Gamma Smug emote with the thinking thing happening, but this is Pikachu picking his nose. Sorry, this is Pika Pick. It looks funny though. Hello, alien. You may be right. I know she started, and I told her I think it was in Gamma's Discord, I told her, that is Pika Pick. It's Pikachu picking his nose. Panda, no, I'm sorry, Panda, I don't love them. That's true, then, Kyoko, where are you?
However,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hero is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect? Just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! What? I'm offended! Yeah? No! Royale, no one said that! Get out of here! With that... You. When did you... I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
USOB!
Wow. Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl.
Huh?
Milk sack?
You've gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I only have an alibi, you know? She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then...
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
It's all clear now.
Those two are always guarding bodies. They don't investigate anything. I don't understand. Are Hina and Sakura just useless at finding things? What the heck? Then that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Okay. Time to investigate. What's up with all the hammers? Yes, probably. Are covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet? Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer has been added to the truth. Okay. Rabbit, it's a hammer! Calm down, dude. It's a hammer. It's a hammer. Taka, he'll never move again. According to Monkunvan, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Oh. Blue tarp has been added to the truth bullets section. Okay. Exactly, Amanda. Rip Angry Corn. Hey, wait a minute. What's up here? It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait! There's more! This wasn't in the equipment room when we found Taka's body. Look at the wheel. There's blood stains on the wheel. What's the explanation for that, huh? Sauna Bros reunited in death? Panda, please. No. They're not living unhappily ever after. In the afterlife. The big sauna in the sky. Fumi's big cold body is laying on the floor. His really big body. Wow, we don't gotta be like that. How on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. I finished investigating Fumi himself. If I remember correctly, Fumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head, probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was lying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait! Something's off. Why am I getting this feeling something's different? Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? Who would do that and why? Yeah, no, something is up there. Alright. Let's talk to people. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died, Yeah, I said Hiro's name.
So, in other words...
And there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. He is kind of dumb. Do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
What?
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no. There are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why did they bother killing 2 people?
What?
Because all the rule says is if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number 1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on. Perhaps I see. So that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. What is with this guy? Wow. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you. I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Probably. There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then...
Would you like my help? Sure, why not? Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her. Meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office... What's wrong? I saw a shadow! Something moving around at the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching. Then, right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Yeah, it is just recapping everything. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he's headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. And then... Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi, he's in the nurse... Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Celestina and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect up on the 3rd floor. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened.
However...
But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. Exactly. From my player's perspective, the body announcement played after we found Hifumi. But I think that first announcement was actually for Taka. And Hifumi wasn't dead. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran to Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us she'd found the bodies and we all headed to the repository. And there we rediscovered the two bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now.
However,
looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Okay, that's all I'm getting from you? What do you know? What do you know, swimmer? Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Taka missed... yes, he did, Panda, but what are you suggesting? He ended his own life? Because he missed his sauna bro? I don't think so. Huh? What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
But...
And we came right to the repository to, look around. When we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. What? Yeah, it was locked? And we came here as soon as the search started. So there's no way someone could have beat us here. They're living happy and... Panda? No. Just no. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. I think I'm done here, right? There's only one way in and out of this room, through the door. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from the inside. Oh, no. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. Huh. The door can only be locked from the inside repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone to the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they locked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone... There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office where Hifumi was found, then the equipment room where Taka was found. Okay. Hold on. I don't really want to go through that whole recap again with Sakura, but I'm trying to remember when they first broke into a group, it was the two of them and someone. Alright. I need to go to the repository and the locker room. I don't remember where the repository was. Oh, that's in the back of the physics lab, right? Back here. Justice Hammer 4, the one they used to kill Taka. The body was moved, and remember what was just left here. Yep. Bludge. There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. Yes, there was blood on its tire. Yes, it did come from here, which means it could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Yeah. Okay. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? That's still a total mystery. Oh, hey, look. Tarps. You have seen it before. See what Genocide Jill has to say. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away.
What?
I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event! Okay. Wow. Wow, she mad. Okay. Interesting. So his body was definitely carted there. Huh. Something is suspicious. Oops. Trying to go downstairs. Thank you. Down to the locker room. Wait. Oh yeah. The locker room outside the sauna. It would be really sad. Oh wait, okay. I'm supposed to look somewhere else, I guess. I must have missed the other place that it said to check. The nurse's office? Yes. Anything in the fridge? After everything we've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets for blood transfusions. Yes, doesn't help you. You're not a vampire. What is this? Trash can? Why can we look at this? It's just a normal trash can. Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth with blood on it. It's got some kind of cartoon character on it. That is Hifumi's.
Oh.
Oh, did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? How goes the game? History, it's as monka as ever. I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either, but I think it might be important. Alright. Hammer. Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body, but left the weapon behind. What are you investigating, Celeste? I am not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing in my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. When you got back, the body was gone? We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Wow! They are really ripping on this guy's size. Any other truths to be found in here? No, there are not. Holy cow. The heckin' yawning. I am tired. Wait. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. Wait a minute, he ran off like, this is gonna be fun. F you, and then he was gone. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this. What? It's the weekend and winter break happens soon? Yeah, in 2 weeks. Still 2 weeks till winter break. Meet in the dining hall. This is the note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Oh, wait. Penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression. Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Wow. Hero's message has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So he said to go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there? Yes, I do have plans for winter break. I am going to Chicago for a few days to hang out with some friends of mine to see the Bears beat the Lions at Soldier Field and to hopefully enjoy Chicago cuisine. Maybe go to the Christmas Kindle market. It'll be a good time. It's only a few days, but it should be a good time. Holy cow. Oh, it'll be fun. It'll be fun indeed. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I'll get to see snow. I get to have winter. The Bears are never beating the Lions. They had their chance. Oh, they'll have another chance. Look, the Lions, they're barely beating everybody. They're going to blow a game somewhere. It's probably going to be the Bears. The Lions are going to blow a game somewhere. They can't keep getting away with these lucky 3-point victories forever. They're going to blow a game somewhere. Hopefully that game is during the regular season and not in the playoffs, at least for them. Although I still think the Eagles are better than them. Anyway, I need to get like a coffee or something. That's right, I got blown the lead. Thanks, Royale. I'll be right back. Enjoy the chair again. Alright, I forgot I had other caffeinated beverages in the house, so I just grabbed one of those. Way faster than coffee. You may be lurking, but you can still hear my football blast. Look, I'm just telling it like I think it is. That's all. Time will tell how that ends up going. Okay. Go to Hero's room. That's what they... yeah, go to Hero's room. That's what they said. What is waiting for me here? No, it's not Drunky on Sports. Although Drunky on Sports was insightful. He knew his stuff. Door is unlocked? I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm going to take the plunge. We still don't know where Hero is, as far as I know. What the heck is going on in here? This is Hero's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. I like how everybody has, like, made their stuff at home and decorated their room and stuff, and mine's just as bland as can possibly be. More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? What do we got? All kinds of things. Alright. Let's search the Monka cam. And the Monka monitor. Okay. Alright, what's up here? I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and some things made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster? It's Robo Justice, and it's in Hero's room. But wait, these blueprints, something about them bothers me. That is not Hero's handwriting. Robo Justice Blueprints has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. It's a normal bed. Pretty much just like the one in my room. Okay. I silently checked the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's pretty grungy, though. How does the bathroom even get this dirty? Wow. Is that all I needed to find? The Robo Justice was here?
I love Mirror Shield and Hero.
No, I don't. Yeah, we're done here. Makoto, big news! Big news! What's wrong? We found Kyoko. What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice? It's Hero wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. Alright, run to the second floor. Boom, we're at the pool. Oh, we're all just hanging out over here. The Robo Justice costume's here. What? Kyoko and...
I mean...
Phew, man, I've had the worst day. Hero? Okay. Let's talk to her first.
Right.
I found Hero. He was jammed into the pool room locker. Looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean!
I still can't believe he kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden, without a trace.
Well...
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
It's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
And?
First of all, Hero, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean...
Oh, well, I mean, I have no idea. One second I was asleep, don't even know how that happened, and then I woke up, and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you.
Huh?
Well,
Let me out of here!
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something you can't take off by yourself?
You got it all wrong!
I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing.
It would seem...
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. Took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hero out of the suit. Took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Whew, free at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hero?
So then...
More to the point, nobody but Hero would be able to wear that costume. Wait, hold on a sec.
Honestly.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
Is that okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this How does she know the blueprints are there? Celeste?
Mirror shield.
Thank you for 3 bits. I don't need mirror shield. Very suspicious. That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. He's the one that told me to go there. Did he tell everyone? Yeah, me too.
Could it be...
Then it's obvious. The one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone...
That's terrible!
...was Hero! Shall we tie him up and gag him? No.
Just the worst.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else. What? Tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean... Attacking? Blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them. What? Kill who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costume attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine. If you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume. Oh my gosh.
See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume.
Wow. In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again. Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, you see, it's 'cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
See? I told you it was impossible. You are absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hero's body exactly.
But...
Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but fits them?
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
What the heck?
Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hero's the only one without an alibi during the whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Which is how we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me? Interesting. Wow. We do not need to... No, look, we don't need not to shame Hero's intelligence. He probably knows what that means. Let's see what he has to say.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi. What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it. I did not.
Huh?
Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed.
How about that?
That's it. I know who did it.
So then...
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over alter ego, right?
I'm at least 30%
Which means
right.
alter ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
Correct.
I see. That's unfortunate. Huh? Unfortunate?
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh. Jade, hello. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. Ooh, Jade, you were racing tonight, right? How'd the racing go? Sudden death match versus Shy Guy for the final for the finals. Holy crap. Good luck, sudden death. Holy crap. Good luck, sudden death, Jade. Did you schedule it? Did you schedule it yet? Thank you, Saz. Oh yeah, okay, alright. Settle the nerves or something. Can't believe you didn't just schedule it right away, but I'm just kidding. Well, GG's. GG's. Exciting sudden death race coming up. And everyone that came in, welcome on in. We're not racing here. We're only trying to figure out who killed 2 people. We think it's him, but he sure is adamant that it's not, which obviously he wouldn't want to be implicated if it was him. So, we're going to see what happens here.
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh,
I know
so then.
that note. Note? Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room. Then for some reason I fell asleep.
Hey.
The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So...
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that.
Huh?
What, really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. After being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? Yeah! They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. Incredible. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us the note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure. Please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? For serious? Okay. I wonder if we can find this out. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why? Why'd you kill them? Tell us, hero. Yes. Yeah, that did happen. It's not cool. No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke. And that's why... Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. Hida, stop. This is becoming disturbing. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right? What? You're right. I need to look for the second suit and that note. Feet don't fail me now. There he goes. I guess I'd better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toka or Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away. Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation.
It would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later when we have time? Will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. To reject me so simply.
Anyway,
I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay.
Shall we go?
I like how he's like, hey, I want this information. And she's just like, no. And he's like, okay, Kyoko, I'll just do whatever you say. Really? 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 Okay.
Hey.
So Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses.
Correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey.
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
Anyway.
We have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. We're off to the repository. Okay. Which is on the 3rd floor. Goofy has more backbone than Makoto. Wow. Wow. Poor Makoto. He's just trying to do his best, I think.
Does Goofy have to choke a bitch goof out?
Wait, this is the wrong way. Fumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid. Who was I just complaining about? Goofy? Makoto. Yes, look, yes, I was making an observation. But you should have become a song. No! Panda, please. No.
So then.
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka without hesitation, began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth, she was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. Alright. Well, is there anything new to look at here? Not really. What have you got to say?
I see.
Makoto, I found something. You did?
Hey.
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore in his left hand? He did?
Whew.
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyway, you said he had a watch?
So then...
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6?
That's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey, you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls!
In other words...
Still, if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Nice.
However...
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. You're right! There's something white in there.
Makoto.
He's dead. It shouldn't be hard to open up his hand and take it out. Me?
Because...
Oh, rigor mortis is set in. Okay, fine. Boy, rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Wow! What? Wow! As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold, dead hand. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from the tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper?
Hey.
Was that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it? Yes, Amanda, Sakura is in the room with us. Probably the strongest of everyone. But no, she's just a bodyguard.
Is that right?
I wonder about that. Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then...
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he left us a few clues of his own. Okay.
Toi?
Two?
Toi?
Incredible. How the kills able to move Hifumi's massive corpse. From the nurse's office where he discovered it to the repository all the way to the first floor without anyone noticing. Wait. Yeah, we've seen this. Oh, I guess I talked to her again. Alright. So, did you find anything?
Indeed.
I did. More than expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper!
That's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
Indeed.
He'd stuffed it in his pants. So I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see. In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. What? This is why I drink when I play this game. Yeah, I don't know what that means either.
Hey.
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up. I think when I was stuffed on his pants, it's like, it better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. Brother, he is dead. A note? I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m. What? It's the note!
So...
That sounds very familiar. That's it! It's the same thing Hiro said! He was telling us the truth!
However...
Although it's not exactly the same, is it? Oh. He said, yeah, 1 a.m. Wait a minute. Wait. What? Okay. Hold on. Sus. This time is different. Hiro told us his note said to meet at 1 a.m. But then he wrote to Hifumi asking to meet at 6 a.m.
Is that right?
Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh?
So...
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning part of being ripped. Could you maybe explain a little more? Watch her say no. Think carefully.
Hey.
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
So then...
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. Duh. The scrap of paper was the corner of the note. Like, that's pretty obvious to me.
Hey.
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
Is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of our way to mention it. Oh no, okay. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. I think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it in mind. Okay. Wait, that's it? Exactly. Taka's like, Byaku is like the same way. Oh, I know all these things, but I won't tell you.
Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot.
Okay.
Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school.
Okay.
See you soon.
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right!
Shall we go?
Well, we'd better get going. Okay. Wow. So basically, she said, get fucked, figure it out. Like they're all counting on me, but everyone else needs to play their part too.
Monokuma appears!
No! What? No. Excuse me. No. Why are there two of these bitches? He's multiplied? Yes, not monotuoma. I don't know what the I don't know what the voice said. Monotua. Oh my gosh. Mono means one. There should only be one of these things. Nam, thank you for the 9 months at the tier 1. Sorry, the 10 months at the tier 1. Appreciate it. Very generous of you, sir. I hope you're having a good evening. This is not okay.
Wrong.
Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because it's an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can't you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma?
Whew.
Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy,
You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Hey!
Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train or elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please!
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already. I didn't do it for serious. That reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume? Or the note? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who is still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka, the one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... someone right here. What have you got to say? Were you listening? We wait till we get to the courtroom to begin your arguing. What does Genocide Jill have to say?
Yes.
Come on, Big Mac, let's do it! Big Mac. Wow. Wow. What do you have to say?
Damn.
I don't like Monokuma's carefree attitude. Alright, let's just go. Let's just go. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator once everyone was aboard. Here we go. The doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. Down to the courtroom. The clunk of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate for someone. When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only because of you. Why you make us do such cool things to each other?
What?
Well, what? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break.
Yoo-hoo!
I never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. So the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate. Yes, a deadly class trial. Yeah, good time to save. Good time to save. Ah, yes, set skills. Okay. I feel pretty good about this one, but I don't want to give it away. Oh wait, hold on. How is this trial gonna take like 2 hours like the last one? Or is it gonna take twice as long because there's two people on trial? Here we go. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class
Damn it,
trial.
error.
So, your votes will determine the results.
Okay.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it!
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Don't try and deny it! You killed them!
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Wow.
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it. And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know, I don't know!
Okay. Let's see what we get here. Okay.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true, it's a conspiracy!
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
Yeah. Yep.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
Alright. I forgot how to fast forward through it. Okay.
It's not true, it's...
Hiro, why?
No! Just hold on a second!
Alright. Yes.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
No, that's wrong!
I hate how it takes so long for the thing to fire
Are we sure
after I
Hiro
click it.
really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
Uh-oh.
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro's innocent.
Of course. Of course. Byakuya, I think he's innocent as well.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's coming. I'm waiting. There we go.
In situations like this, fraught with so much tension, I find it is best to look inward and seek
No.
your true self.
No.
This type of enlightenment is greatly aided by a Cheese Tub Classic TM Soak. The greasy cheddar filling your pores gives you a perfect avenue to the understanding of your own soul. Take a deep breath and just cheese it up, fill out.
Cheese Tub Classic TM Soak. Thank you for 100 bits, but no. Dr. Phil, you need to stop pushing cheese baths on everyone. Stop and get some help. Oh my gosh. The TM is very good though. Fill out. How did Fill out become
Fill
a
out.
thing? How?
Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
Yeah, of course he passes it off to
So?
me.
Who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
Nam, please. Oh, it must have been the Illuminati.
No.
Yes, it was definitely the Illuminati.
I got it!
Yes, no, I understand, Nam.
I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
Correct.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What?
What?
But the Justice Hammers.
Now that's a bold assumption.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Okay.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
I mean, that's kind of true.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items.
Yes.
Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Yes.
I got it! I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
Wow.
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room. And then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
Yes. I mean,
It was
you're
the
calling
same
him lazy,
tarp
but
that
he's
up
kind of
until
acting
then
like a
was stored in
teacher,
the
Amanda.
equipment
Like, I
room.
kind of get it. But when it's your life on the line, I wouldn't exactly be this past the buck about it.
So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body.
Yes.
That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Yes.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
Okay.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
Wow. I thought Monokuma was running.
There is
Oh
no
my
shame
gosh.
in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Wow!
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Excuse me, you're the one that's made me solve all these freaking cases. Yeah. A new element. Reloading. Bottom screen underneath the temple marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. But for now on, just logging on and pressing the left mouse button won't be enough to handle them. Now it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the tab key. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the tab key in time with the tempo marker. Basically, just remember that the tab key now has a function along with the right and left mouse buttons. You will automatically reload at the start of fever time, and your ammo will not decrease. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, you won't have to reload at all, okay. I'm not on gentle. Crap, this is the one I stink at.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch.
Wow.
I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
Oh. Okay, we did it.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here.
Oh.
When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it.
Yeah, why couldn't I just said that?
There was a pool of blood in the
Instead of having to shoot all her negative statements.
That matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the
That's how
body
it's
out
spelled,
of the
by the
room.
way, people. Probably. Probably.
And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
No, error, please. Listen. I could have... Does Celeste really hate you that much?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Okay.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo-Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
Hina, please.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
Oh, okay. Are you actually going to explain it? Or are you going to say, Makoto, care to step in?
If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
Oh. You had to bend down. Yeah. You had to bend down to push it. And you couldn't in the costume.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over. Then you could push the dolly no problem. So the killer just crouched down and carted the body.
If you accept, then you must realize that who... sorry, I don't think
I missed.
As we know,
Taka was... And from there, the body was...
Yeah, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
I hate you, William.
Well, yeah.
I want you to know
But
that.
even without
I
a
hate
handle,
you the most.
all you'd have to do is bend over.
There.
No.
It's not terrible aim. William, stop it. It's not terrible aim. The delay is so bad, it's
You're
like I click it
absolutely
and then
right that
5
you could
seconds
push a
later,
dolly
the
without a
words
handle
fly.
if you
The
stooped down
truth
low.
bullet.
But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
It's not a skill issue.
What do you mean?
That's a skill issue.
No.
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
She can't do anything in that. She looks like a confused and sad doll. Can't bend at the waist.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it,
She knows because she was in that
Seems like
thing.
It'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
Wow.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
Can't take it off by yourself.
I got it! I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember,
This very obvious design flaw of putting a hinge on it. Yep.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
That's true.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
No, it wasn't.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it.
Yeah.
Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
Correct.
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
That guy hit me.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question.
What?
The individual
I
inside the
love
suit
sucking
and the
it for a
culprit are
happy
one
meal.
and the
Hello,
same.
beer.
It was Hero, without a doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
No.
Hold on a second.
No.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
Yeah, tell him, Kyoko.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
We sure
instead
should.
of seizing on one viewpoint? The truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
Okay.
What a pain in the ass!
Wow.
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Yes.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
Huh, okay.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and
Oh, are we
myself.
recapping the entire thing again? Like I already did with Sakura
We waited
before?
there for
Yes,
quite
we
a
are.
while,
Oh my
but nobody
god.
else showed up. So
Okay.
we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
Yep.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah,
know, it was
I
an
know,
hour,
William.
Because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor.
Uh-huh.
And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
And then...
And then... What was that? Came from downstairs. Wham.
At that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups.
Yep.
Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect.
Yeah, and then...
When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement.
Except, he wasn't dead. And then,
I
and
left
then.
Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising. We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
This is the worst investigation ever. They're running all over the place without properly securing any evidence. Sloppy work.
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
Oh my gosh, Panda.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
I don't know. She makes herself sound like a professional investigator, and so does Byakuya. They're all, I know everything. I'm the smartest. Nah, 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 nah. Yeah. What a bleeping embarrassment.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
No.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
Oh ho ho!
And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them.
What the heck was I saying last October? Wow.
Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Wow, that was my birthday 2 years or last year. Find them no matter what. Here we go. Taka contradictions.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the justice hand.
It's true that he flew while Taka's death.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Oh.
So, regarding I wonder if or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
Ah, the other word showed up.
Shoot.
Wait. Oh, that's not what I'm... Oh my gosh, okay.
Regarding Taka's
Okay,
death,
okay, okay,
I
okay.
wonder if he
I
died
was right the
before
first
Hifumi,
time.
Beer
or
is good.
perhaps it was after?
Beer is great. Beer is fantastic.
We already know what order they were killed in.
What?
Shoot.
That's not... Okay. Alright, alright.
So, regarding Taka's death,
Come on.
I wonder if he died, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
Get it
It's
before
true
it
that
gets
Hifumi
away!
was killed with
Gosh,
Justice
I hate
Hammer
this!
While
Why is
Taka's
there
death-
so long of a delay on my
So
truth
it's
bullets?
obvious Taka came after.
so, regarding Taka's
No, I don't have
death,
other bullets. I just
I
missed
wonder
it.
if he died before
I just missed
Hifumi,
it.
or perhaps it was after?
We already know
I
what
missed it
order
'cause
they were
these other
killed in.
ones show
Taka
up.
came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
What? That's wrong?
Shoot.
Maybe I can use other truth bullets. Hold on.
So, regarding
I don't know how to
Taka's
scroll
death,
through those though. No, I don't
wonder
have
if
any
he
other bullets
died
to use.
before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
I don't have other bullets to use.
We already know what order they were
Wait.
killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
Yeah, I've been trying to mouse wheel up and down, and I don't get any other
See?
truth bullets.
So it's obvious Taka came after.
It's not obvious.
So, regarding Taka's death,
Wait a minute.
I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
There's nothing else to shoot.
We already know what order they were killed in.
Wait a minute. Okay, I'm missing something here. Okay, I'm missing something here.
Shoot.
Yes. I gotta be careful now.
So,
Okay, so the
regarding
only
Ta-
things
I
that I'm
wonder
allowed
if
to
or
shoot
perhaps it was- We already
are
know
that
Taka came
What makes you say
because of
and
the
that.
It's true that he flew while Taka's death.
See? So it's
What?
obvious Taka came after.
So, regarding
I'm so
Taka's
confused.
death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
I can
What
shoot
makes
that.
you say that?
Wait, I can shoot.
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
So, regarding Taka's death,
What?
I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
No, it doesn't seem right, but I can't use other bullets, error.
Shoot!
I can't scroll through other bullets. Yes, we failed. Wait. Wait, no! No, I want to reload! Oh.
Is this really the end for all of us?
Yes, give it another shot.
I refuse to give up yet.
Okay, something there something doesn't make sense here. The bullet doesn't seem right. But I also can't use other bullets. It doesn't give me other bullets to use. There's only 2 things to shoot. See? That's the only bullet I've got.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
I don't understand.
So, regarding Taka's death.
What thing? I can't change bullets. I cannot change bullets. There are no other bullets to do. Really? Do we have to do that? The flashback thing? If you target a weak spot and then hold down the left mouse button, you can use that weak spot as a temporary truth bullet later in the argument. Okay. We have to do that.
I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammer.
No, that's wrong.
That's stupid. That's stupid!
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Yes.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
Okay. I forgot this one. Oh. Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give me the letter. There we go.
Now I understand. I've got it. Taka's wristwatch. See?
This one was fine. Last time I couldn't do it because the word was dumb.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night...
Yes, it was working. He was super mad.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
Yep.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
Yep.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
It sure was.
That simple fact slipped past all of us.
Well, you're a dingus.
We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice
I
hammers.
didn't. You did.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way,
Clever
when we
ruse,
saw
I
how
guess.
they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Yup.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
Yup.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder. But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
Do they, though?
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Do they, though? That's great.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
Mm-hmm.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on.
Okay, buddy, they're gonna want evidence
If
for
that's
that.
true, where's the tape?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have
Don't go
rock-solid
making stuff up.
alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment
Why were you in the
room,
bathroom? I
correct?
thought they were supposed to be watching the body in the nurse office. Why did they just go to the bathroom? Hold on.
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles.
That sounds like something the killer would say.
So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
Okay.
In particular,
Good distraction.
I think we need to
Good
figure out
dodge.
how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing.
Okay.
And according to what Celeste said,
He could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it.
Which was dumb of them.
But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Wow.
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
Okay, Kyoko, what do you got?
How? If the dead body were to move itself.
That's what I thought the whole time. Because he wasn't dead.
The dead body moved on its own?
He wasn't dead.
No! Not another...
Oh my gosh. Hero, please.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is, we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
Thank you.
Alive?
Yes! He literally was alive because he was alive when you cried over his body and he started talking. He wasn't dead, lady.
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
No?
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
Yeah, it sure is. Okay.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
Okay.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Okay.
And that is why the announcement was made.
Okay.
Are we really so sure about that?
Okay.
Maybe
No!
the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Oops. Okay. Exactly, that's what I said the whole time!
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
I'm trying to see the clues
Surely
it gives
you
me,
heard
though.
the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Oh, rip.
Shoot!
Wow.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Oh, I messed it up.
Shoot!
Okay, alright, alright. I'm doing a bad job with
Hifumi in the
deduction
nurse's
here.
office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt. And you know that surely you heard the body discovery. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Oh, okay. Alright, alright.
Shoot!
Yes, they did. It's just how this game goes now. Alright. Yes. I'm the one to blame. Yep. I'm dead. Bye. Yep. Yep.
Oh no, you died.
Yep, that's me. Dead.
I refuse to give up yet.
Ah, it's done. Okay, okay. I know what happened. I just have to play the game right. He wasn't freaking dead. The announcement wasn't for him. It was for the discovery of Taka. Am I allowed to take the third one and shoot? Okay, I have to try this. Because that's what makes the most sense, but I thought I had to do it in order.
There's a chance you... No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body that Hifumi's dead.
And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you
I do get to
saying
keep
that
the
when
bullet.
we first
Okay.
found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible.
I don't know if this is going to be right.
Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
That's the one that makes the most sense, but I didn't know I could wrap it around like that.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
No.
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere.
Weren't there only two people when we saw Hifumi's body?
Was for Hifumi or Taka?
First of all, if two bodies had been found, there really should have been two announcements.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
Celeste, please, why?
What do you say, Monokuma?
Why you keep...
Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
Yes.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Yes.
Huh? He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time.
Yes!
Which means, even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Yep.
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Yep, yeah, that's pretty true. That's his entire... Wow! Wow! Look, he's just afraid of the ghost! Wait, the second announcement came after we woke up for the last time, I think. Oops. Wait. The second body discovery announcement. The first time it played was when we found each body in the nurse's office in the equipment room. And the second time was when...
I got it!
Okay, I mean, that's
we
not...
heard it the second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the two
Yes,
bodies.
but that was after he woke up and then died, right? Maybe I'm forgetting the timing on that. Okay.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Yeah?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
Then in reality, when the two dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
Yes.
So when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet.
Yeah, exactly. The waking up thing seems to be getting ignored here, which is a little worrisome.
Meaning he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
What?
That is the worst logic I have ever heard.
That's fair.
But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body.
Okay.
Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
Okay.
This whole thing is pointless.
Why is it pointless? There has to be proof that he was alive. Alright, sure. Sure. Aha. Yes. There we go. Good bullet.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office.
Yes.
And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
Yes.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved...
Okay.
Other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
There sure was.
No, that's wrong. In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi and the nurse's office.
His glasses
and the
cleaned off.
His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Yup.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
You already...
When we found Hifumi,
She has a
in the
part in
nurse's
this
office,
somehow.
his
She has
glasses
to.
were covered
She's
with
acting
blood.
way too suspicious. She's bad Among Us player.
But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can. I got it!
Yes, I got it.
It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot.
Yep.
One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean.
Yup.
And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles. From Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
Princess Higgles.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear
No.
glasses are...
Hank, no. No. Absolutely not. Home_record. That would be my stage name.
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
Tissues could scratch your lenses, though.
So what you're saying is... what exactly?
No, absolutely not, Tank. Stop it.
What I'm
Drag.
saying
I'm
is,
not sorry.
the
No.
blood on his
No.
glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Yes.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's
Yep.
a good point.
That is a good point, Sakura. Thank you
It
for
must have
seeing
been
that.
him, right?
So
Hero,
let's
please.
assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office.
Yes.
He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see.
Yes.
Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet.
Yup.
And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
Was it someone else's blood?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for
Oh,
emergencies.
that would make
He probably
sense.
used one of those.
Yeah.
I figured if he was gonna
That's
play
gross,
dead, he
but
should go
yeah.
all out. So he just dumped it everywhere. But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot.
Wow.
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained.
Actually, now that I think about it, covering his glasses with blood makes sense because that way if his eyes are moving, he can hide his eyes moving. If he couldn't keep them like closed or still or something like that.
It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Yeah, it was Hifumi.
It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
Yup.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
Yup.
The door was locked?
Yeah.
Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right?
Wait a minute. No, that doesn't explain that. Hold on. No. No.
So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
Yes.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside.
Yes.
Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
Yes.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
Okay, I'm not saying he's wrong, but there's something else here, because if he locked that door, how did he die in there? And how'd the door get unlocked?
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository.
Okay.
So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
Yes.
But that means he took part in the murders.
Yes.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
Sure.
There's more?
There's always more.
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Could it be?
I got it! You're
For a second, I
talking
thought they
about
were
the
trying
note
to trick
Hifumi
me.
had hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
Yeah, don't ask where it came from.
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
Oh my gosh.
What? In his
Yeah.
pants?
Yes, his pants.
Okay, well, forget about the
Yeah, you
pants.
shouldn't have even mentioned it.
Take a look at what the note says.
I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else. For now, let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
No.
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro, and that person could only have been...
They didn't get in touch with Hifumi's pants. Why?
I got it!
Oh my
That's
gosh.
right. Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
Okay.
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
The pants were a red herring.
Ugh! Yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Wow, Jill, calm down. Okay, now what are we doing? Okay. Argument time. Oh, we got some bullets. Alright, I feel like none of these are relevant, but we got them.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter!
Oh, but it does.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Okay. Alright. Okay.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for
Oh, none of these bullets are helpful.
must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter!
Sure does.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Oh, what?
Shoot!
She says you want to burn my face off? Okay. I guess I gotta do this the other way.
Right? Then the person it was, it must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
Okay.
Puppy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for.
I don't know if this is gonna be right either.
But remember what the note said.
I'm
What
trying
time
to
did it say to
know.
meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
Yes, yes, come on. I meant to shoot it, not steal it.
Right, then the person it was in must have been Happy.
But remember what the note said.
Oh, crap.
What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
I don't think I'm gonna do... No, this doesn't seem right either, actually.
Puppy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Happy.
But remember what the note said. What time did it say
Blocked.
to meet?
Blocked by James.
6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok. Happy had the note, right? Then the person it was must have been Happy.
Oh, I lost my temporary
But
bullet.
remember what the note
I
said.
shot it. Crap.
What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
Okay.
Happy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended must have been Happy.
But remember what the note said.
Dang it!
What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok. The person it was it must have been Happy.
But remember what time did it?
6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
Okay. Alright, let's... Alright.
Happy had the note. Then the person it was must have been Happy.
But remember what the note said.
No!
What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m.
That was a skill issue.
The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
Okay, for the last time.
Happy had the note. Then the person it was must have been Happy.
What?
But remember what the note said.
Oh, it's still wrong! No, error doesn't help. Don't tell me when I'm wrong.
Happy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Happy.
Oh, wait! The
But remember
wristwatch!
what the note said.
Oh.
What time did it say to meet?
The wristwatch is the bullet.
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
There we go. I'm a dingus.
No, that's wrong.
I'm a dingus. I'm mad at myself for that one. I'm mad at myself
There
for that one.
absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6
Yes.
a.m., which is the same time
Yes.
Taka was murdered.
Why didn't I think about that when I looked at the stupid bullets?
You've already proven that, but there's more. Look where the note, the equipment room,
It's
right?
just content. Thanks, Nam.
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note.
Yes.
I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Yes.
Well, when you put it like that.
Yeah, calm down.
No further objections.
Wow.
Someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me.
Yes.
The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
Stuffed down his pants, no less.
Jill, please, calm down.
Most likely. Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Yes.
Huh? He stole it?
Yes, he stole it.
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Scrap of paper.
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper.
Oh, crap. No, 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 no. Oh, crap. I did not mean for Adge to run. Dang it. Okay. Since Adge is running, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I did not mean for Adge to run. Sorry. All right. No, that was not okay. Okay, hello. Oh my gosh. I did not show up, or I did not run as soon as you showed up, Vix. I was trying to stop the ads from playing, and I accidentally hit run ad, and so now the ads ran, so I went and used the restroom really quick. I didn't want to lose any of this compelling recollection of the entire time that's happened leading up to this case. But also, Tank, thank you for the 10 bits for the chair, and Nan, thank you for the, let's see, 12 bits, presumably also for the chair. I got him! Don't feel bad, he ran it right after talking smack about the Lions when I... No, I did not run then! No, listen, no. No. None of that is true. Okay, so, to recap, we are now trying to figure out the second half of this. So with any luck, there's only about an hour left in this trial. I haven't even thought about that yet, Caleb. That is not yet on my radar because tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. I have a race in the weird, wacky, random tournament that Teto has put together against secretly a sliver. Miss Scarlet did it. Yes, in the conservatory with the rope. Bits for the bits god. The chair is the bits god. Incredible. Caleb, I think we can make it. I'm hoping that I can just blast a prismatic spray on this thing's ass and it'll be enough for us to get out of it. The weapon was a hammer here and we all know it. Yes, but that's not in the game clue. Okay.
I'm right about this. The sheet of paper this piece came from is...
You'd have accepted wrench, okay.
I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Yes! Shocker! You didn't try to do this before?
Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yes.
Yup. They're from the same piece of paper.
Yep.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap.
Okay.
Did I get all that right?
Yes.
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
He sure did.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Okay.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure.
Yes. Oh, wow. Hero's like, it's not me. It must be true.
In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
Bruh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There's only one possible... There's only one possible way to react to this. Only one possible way. One possible way. I have to go find it.
Thunder sack. Oh.
Crap, where is it? I can't find it. I can't find the sound. Oh, there it is.
Bruh.
There we go. That's the only possible thing. That's the only possible way to react to this. Good luck, I'm looking. Thank you for the look, Irene. Hero needs a cutback on the... Wow. No! William Flagg, no!
Sorry, no. When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead.
Except that he woke up and talked to us!
The second body discovery announcement proves that.
Except he woke up and talked to us!
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
That's the real question. Who killed Hifumi?
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
Yes.
So he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
Yes.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body.
Yes.
In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Yup.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
Wow!
Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
Okay, you were asleep this whole time, Hero.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it.
Or...
But wouldn't that be seriously risky for
Or...
him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after
Wow.
all.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
Okay, dude.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments.
Yes.
But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue.
Of course you don't.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing,
Yeah,
right?
same kind of thing, yes.
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
I bet I know! Yes, let's find the truth. Okay. What bullets do I got here? That's the bullet I need.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
I'm gonna check everything.
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
What?
Well, one thing seems
Excuse
pretty
me.
clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers! And, that's about it.
Okay. Okay.
What was used to kill Hifumi?
Alright. Alright.
Shoot!
Okay, that didn't count. Got it. Wasn't that. Got it. In that
What
case...
was used to kill? Was it just maybe Justice?
Well, there's one. How was the culprit able? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Well, one thing seems pretty
Don't go to that
clear.
website.
The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice...
No, it didn't.
No, that's wrong.
Okay. I thought it might have been that too. I should have just shot that one first. Oh well. It's
The
fine.
murder weapon wasn't a Justice Hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
But, seriously? A different...
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi.
True.
Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris.
Yeah, they were.
But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Weird.
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder.
They used it to do murder.
If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones,
One's as big as your head?
and even some flat mallet-like ones.
Oh, okay.
I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
Okay.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
And whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
Yup.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him.
He didn't kill himself, Celeste!
The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
Yes, are you dense? He didn't kill himself! That doesn't seem like a helpful bullet to have for this argument.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive.
Yes.
Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Okay.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for
I
us,
think...
even if more than one person is
Complicit in only the one who actually, assuming the rule holds true.
That is how the rule was explained.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Alright, I think this is how we do it. I think this is
Based
how
on
we
the
do
rules
it.
that have been laid out, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible.
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Good. Good. I figured it out, finally. TM.
Since there were 2 murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
Yes. Also, pretty sure Hifumi did not kill himself.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
Oh, Makoto, please.
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that 2 people
Makoto,
could
you
act as
sweet
each other's
summer child.
accomplices to commit 2 separate murders.
Yep.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime. And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka.
Yes.
They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
Yeah.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating 2 separate incidents.
Yup.
And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look.
Sure.
A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
Sure.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan.
That's because their target is an idiot.
And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but Togo's a dummy.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
Why you gotta be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
Does it though? Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning, which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing, although, when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. Uh-oh. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at this.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved. But then, who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
Well, that's a great question.
That's problem numero uno right now.
The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions and in the end murdered him. In the debates up till now, the way the case is unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really no one person who seems to fit. I'm not gonna blame people that are dead. I like when you point at her, she's like freaked out. And he's like, I guess he's freaked out too. Yeah, it's you!
Here's my answer. It was Celeste.
Yup.
Ah, so I'm the suspicious individual now, am I?
Yes?
I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi.
Yes! Yes, because he's gonna do your every bidding. Like when he was making you tea or whatever earlier in
The
the...
idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him, that I would go within 10 feet of that shit for brains, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
What the... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa!
Pardonnez-moi.
What just happened here?
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you.
Yeah!
Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
I got it! The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand.
It's buried
were
under
Celeste
all her hair.
and
Wow.
Hifumi.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
What? Excuse me. What? Whoa. Whoa. Excuse me. Byakuya. No. You're not gonna quiet kid me. No. No. This is...
Sorry.
Don't apologize. What kind of bullshit is this?
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual.
I don't even get to rebut this.
If we accept
I just
that
have to
Hifumi
take
was
it.
one of the culprits, we can't help but
Wow.
suspect what
Why does
Celeste
Makoto
has
have a
said as
spine?
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
Bastard! After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said? We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen.
Yes.
Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
and when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
The strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as you screamed. Yes. He further down the hallway and disappeared.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Yup. Came from downstairs.
It was to get us to divide into two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Yup.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected. And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on.
Oh no!
That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It
Ah.
was your way of telling him, we are on the third floor, everything's going according to plan.
Wow.
Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
Dang, maybe she was screaming about Juicetown.
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead,
Juicetown!
Yes. No, William, stop it.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
Look, no, that was that's because Michael is not like a yeller. That's him excited though. That is excited Mike.
I don't believe it. Everything, the whole thing was one big act.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait! Then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Boom!
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start
love
putting
Mirror
them
Shield
together
and her
and the
basement.
picture gets
No.
very ugly indeed.
No.
Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Wow.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Uh-oh.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are
I
you
know what he's talking about.
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
Oh, wait, maybe not.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room.
Mm-hmm.
Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto.
Okay.
Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office.
All right.
Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead.
Oh.
Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Oh, I did not catch on to that.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
Gosh, buddy.
You hear
buddy
that,
guy.
Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Really? Didn't they just slap us in the face with the answer? Okay.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it, what was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Yes. Okay. Obviously, she should know that they're both dead. But now I have to figure out what hoop this game wants me to jump through to correctly logic that out.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died.
That's the one I think I need to shoot.
And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it, what was so strange about Celeste's comment?
All I said was, they must
Okay.
really be enjoying this.
I think it's this way.
The sight of us, they must be positive. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
it's wrong.
Alright. Got it.
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
And Hifumi wasn't even dead yet. That's even more messed up.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Here we go.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took? How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It has to be some kind of setup, right?
Yes, we've got to close this thread
let's put
also.
the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
No, buddy, no.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
Oh?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
Okay.
No, there is no other explanation.
Okay. Wasn't picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. The only other possibility is Hifumi and the suspect had been drinking.
I got it! It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
Nam, no.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility.
Yeah, the suit could not bend, that's correct.
The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther.
Uh-huh.
If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
True.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
You know what, Hero? That might actually be right.
Such a thing is utterly impossible.
Okay, why?
Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Whoa! Celeste's getting spicy. Alright, let's see what she's got. Okay.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all!
No way!
Okay. Yeah.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright.
Mm-hmm.
If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight.
No, that's wrong.
Unless you can't bend over in the dang
No.
thing.
Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that. Because that Robo-Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
Yes, it did.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake.
Oh.
I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Look at this smug, sure of myself look on her face. Uh-oh.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Uh-oh.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
No, I think she's got another...
Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate?
Celeste?
Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem.
Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
You mean after he was told, they told us he was already dead?
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Wait, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
What?
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Excuse me, what? What? I'll burn you alive! This escalated way more quickly than it needed to.
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us.
Sounds innocent to me. Yep, error exactly.
How did he refer to each of us?
What?
Two?
What?
Was it this one?
I got it!
Okay.
That's right. Our last names.
Celeste,
He
aka
called
Home
us
Threatening
all
Hair
by our
Basement
last
Credit Seed
names.
Redeem. Wow.
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example. So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name.
Okay.
Indecent?
Don't talk.
Ah, yes, don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation?
Yeah, that's as bad as the Shaggy defense.
No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
Run out of energy. Is that how we describe dying now?
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Unless it does.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to. And that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
What?
What did you just say? To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit!
I don't understand like this complete voice change.
Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather! Yasuhiro is a loser's name! Do I look like a loser to you?
Oh my
Well, do I?
Kind of.
What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Fine. Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up!
Can I say that to my students?
My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
Okay. Probably not. All right.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name,
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
How many times do I have to tell you? My name is...
Celestia Ludenberg, god damn it!
Whoa!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
Wow.
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me,
That's the only truth there is! Moron!
Yes, Kyoku did mention this.
Fumi was trying to tell us.
he wanted us to know the killer.
Uh.
If there's one person,
It would have to be you, Celeste.
how many times?
Celestia Ludenberg, god damn it!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me,
Yes, exactly.
No, that's
Ting
all.
Ting's defense. That's not my name.
That's it! The handbook!
What?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right?
Yup,
Monokuma told us all about it before.
yup. Yes, it's not your everyday notebook. It has so much more uses. Yep.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
All right.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
You're not gonna cooperate in the name of trying to prove yourself innocent? Must be guilty.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Get fucked! I'm drunk as shit. Y'all got fucked.
I guess.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because...
Celeste.exe has malfunctioned.
Until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Sure.
Fine then. Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again, from the beginning.
Oh my
And
gosh.
shed light on all your crimes.
Let's just redo the entire thing
And
again.
that'll bring everything.
Oh. Oh, okay. It's this part. All right. All right. Makoto's being paid hourly? Dang. Okay, oh. I forgot, I have all the clues to scroll through. I don't like this face. What is this? Green Santa. I hate it. Alright, where's the camera? Alright, so... He took a shot with a hand... Maybe that? Wait, hold on. One o'clock. Comes in. And he gets freaking waylaid with a hammer. But it didn't knock him out. And then they put him in the suit and they take a picture. And then... Six o'clock comes around. And then the old wham bam see you later happens. Wait. Maybe not that one. Maybe this one? Wait, what's happening here? Oh, this is him throwing the blood all over himself. I'm not sure really what goes here. Maybe that, although I wouldn't really understand why. Puts the blood on himself in Justice Hammer 3. And then they find everyone. Then he wraps up the corpse. And he pushes it along back. Wait. Yeah, and then he unwraps it. And then he gets freaking waylaid by the killer. I think. Feel like I'm missing something here. Okay, maybe not. Alright, let's try it.
Here's exactly what happened. Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder.
Yup.
And that...
Okay.
Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
There's no way... I do not need the mirror shield for proof, no. This stunning display of your ability to follow logic explains my rando record. Wow. I didn't see the Junko poster. Oh yeah, no, there it is, yeah. She died a long time ago. Yeah, 1 o'clock comes along.
First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room.
Oh, you know what? This part could be wrong. Yeah, I forgot. They didn't hit him with the hammer. My bad. They gave him some drugs. These are potato chips. That's an old bloody poster. This is a crystal ball. It must be this. Okay. Okay.
The killer is you.
Because William, you play off as if I lose all my races, and you make that very clear. Yes. There we go.
They met with was Hiro.
Yes.
The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him,
yep,
they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit. Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him.
Okay, dude.
While the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault.
Exactly.
They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro.
Seems legit to me.
When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker.
Yeah. 6
And
o'clock
then
comes
finally,
around.
At 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room.
Oh. And then Sona Bro met his maker with Justice Hammer 4.
And that's
Bye.
where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder. The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes.
Yup.
So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims to solidify Robo Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story.
Yep.
With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds.
They're telling a
that
story.
The suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But...
Uh-oh. I have boo-booed. I guess this goes here. That's the only thing that could possibly
Here's
go here.
exactly what happened.
Alright. Pick it up from where we left off, but...
So, next, for these attacks, the first fake incident was there. They wanted to... The second fake incident, this time, with these 2 that the suspect was in, we fell right into their...
Yep.
While we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for.
Yep. He'd been attacked. And then he just rubbed blood all over himself and everywhere, which is disgusting.
And Justice Hammer 3? And turned the room into a crime scene, in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi.
Except he wasn't dead! And I sussed that out from the beginning.
We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation.
Look at that look on his
He
face.
simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room. He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared.
Yup. So I really thought that Hifumi had killed Taka here, but I didn't suspect... I didn't know who had killed Hifumi.
Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository.
Yep.
That should cover everything that happened in
They
this
tried
case.
to pull off like a little Kansas City shuffle here.
Behind it all is...
A faceless person who's merging into... okay.
Celeste. Sorry, you lose.
Wow.
Lost? I lost?
Uh-oh. She's gonna freak out.
When was the last time I was
forced to utter such words. They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor.
What?
I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
What? She was lying about her entire name.
Taiko?
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
What? She was playing...
Interesting.
I'll be lucky if I get an A rank here. Oh, I did. No S rank, but I'll take the A rank. They were all the ultimate bullshitters. Wow. She didn't drag it on for as long as Taka did with his sauna bro in the last trial. I'll say that.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin. Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote. Okay? Okay. If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Seriously?
What's it?
We all decided who it is. Why do we have to pull these levers? The ultimate gambler is about to get got. Pull the hero level and the suffering. Taiko Yasuhiro.
Honestly.
Well, that sucks. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
Well, you see. Sure, she relied on her specialty, lying. My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to get... He was probably like, yes, anything for you, Miss Celestia.
So then...
Then did you use... You know.
Indeed.
I used her. What? For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was one thing Fumi and Taka were both super into. Alter ego? What? Hold on.
Say what?
Oh no. They just brought up alter ego in front of Monokuma. Oh no.
Just a second.
Wow.
In other words...
Indeed.
I see.
What? Last night after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. Okay. Yeah.
Actually...
Talk to you alone. Okay. It's about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What? Are you okay with
It
this?
was Taka. He stole it. Wow. He's freaking out.
So then...
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? Turned out I'd found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the picture as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
Wow. So how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her. You're correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal. What?
Say what?
As for me...
Please forgive me, he threatened me.
Oh,
As for me...
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say he abused me. She really is a lie. Wow, what a snake!
What?
Blub blub. And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to... This is completely messed up. What? Wow.
Damnation.
That's low. That's a low lie. That is an absolute crime. But the crime is that she's lying about it. I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but I never imagined he would go that far. It's amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was. Oh, wow. I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm gonna kill him. Whoa. I'm gonna effing kill him. Wow.
Most unfortunate.
If you go now, you will be playing right into his hands.
Actually...
Taka's planning to use her to escape, and he made you his target.
What?
Yeah, he's gonna try and kill you.
Indeed.
All he can... So... And also, he can keep her to himself. Wow. Yes.
This is unforgivable.
Yep.
Completely unforgivable.
Honestly.
Can we let him continue with these barbaric acts? Absolutely not. How could I? She...
I swear I will save her!
Oh my gosh.
Actually...
Just so happens I've come up with a plan. I've devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete. What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love. Even a love as twisted as that can still drive people mad, it would seem. Yeah. I'm disgusted too, hero. Honestly.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
Indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that, but it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But...
Why'd you decide to make me the suspect? Because you're stupid! Damn! That's it?
Let's see...
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though. Yeah, hero. Feel for you, bud.
Well.
When you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead? What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay with this?
Well, it's easy. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I've known him to say he's been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. And he really believed that? Well, of course, that wasn't all there was to it. As I explained to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death.
So in the end...
So you had planned to kill him all along? But of course, there would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How can human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean.
Yes, you do sound like Byakuya.
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then, what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for money? You talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life here began, my only thought had been escape.
But
all along you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
You little bitch.
Wow. Yes, obviously that was a lie.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
You little bitch.
Stop it. I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. Damn. And do you want to know why? Huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me...
And it was all for that dream. And what was this dream of yours?
Isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle. Wow. A castle? And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers / bodyguards. They all look like drones. What's with their eyes? I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. All she wanted to do was have a harem of vampire dudes. In a castle. In Europe somewhere. Wow. That's what life is all about. Okay. Seems reasonable. Damn, please. I got right to the edge, but
there is nothing to
unfortunately, my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream to the very end, so why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but were you really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh.
You ask me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
Do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. Wow. And that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But try to do it in the next 20 minutes, please. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice then,
isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette. Okay.
Hey.
You just get executed again. I thought she said she wanted this to go quickly. This is a lot of blah, blah, blah. When she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak fake smile is what betrayed her.
Thrills, chills, kills!
You all done? Okay, then let's get rolling. The black can disturb the peace and must pay the price.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For her, the ultimate gambler.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
What?
What? Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important.
Not important.
Well then, take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
Okay. Here we go. Smash that game over button, I guess. The burning of the Versailles Witch. Bruh. Okay. Look, she did some pretty messed up things. But this is messed up. They are burning her at the stake. Yeah, that would have made sense. The guillotine would have made sense. Nope. Why is the, what is happening? Oh. She got smashed by the fire truck instead of being lit on fire. Okay. Okay. Wow. The bait. The bait. Quite rude. Monokuma is messed up, dude. Yeah, sure. Plot twist. And then there were 6. Well, 7, including me. Yeah, Celeste killed your friend, so you can't pity her. You can't deny at one point I considered her a friend. Well, and for him to just come along and... Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from the outside world, and so many people had to die.
Extreme!
You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives.
What are you gonna do?
Geez, and here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me out of here!
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash. You just let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but that reality just can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us?
How strange.
God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key-type object from Celeste?
Hey!
So, what's the deal with that?
What?
Huh? What's the matter?
So then...
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
You...
What did you do? What did you do? What did you do to me?
Who?
What?
Hey.
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
Ooh,
Well, oh man, oh geez, oh man, oh geez. What do you mean? What did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. Yeah, what was that?
Hello.
Okay, things are getting kind of awkward. I think it's about time I got out of here.
Well?
Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
See ya later.
See ya! Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair, although it wasn't all despair. There was one small hope. Hey Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but what's that key that Celeste gave you?
So...
Most likely, it's the key to one of the dressing room lockers. Huh? What? Well then that means... Celeste probably hid it in there.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we'd better go check.
Indeed.
Good idea. We left the courtroom, rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back to us and said,
Hey.
I'm going to go on alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
Why exactly are you going on alone?
So...
Do you even have to ask? She spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
What?
You? Please, let me go! Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya.
Well then.
Then it's up to you now.
Yo!
I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay? Huh? So Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together? Does that mean what I think it means? Hina, please.
Okay.
Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone. What the? Hina, please. I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Shall we go?
Well, shall we? Yeah.
So then.
We need to get into that locker. Kyoko took these as had given her and unlocked the locker. And as the locker swung open, we saw...
You really came.
Alter Ego. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe, thank goodness. Never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I just did what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please just wait a while longer. So now we can officially say the case is closed. As far as this is concerned, sure, but can we take a second? Since we have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school?
You.
Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
However...
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know? That just makes me even more worried.
What?
Worried? Like what happened during the investigation this time. You disappeared, and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that...
Indeed.
It's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too. No! I believe in you.
What?
You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. Then...
That's fine.
Fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing, where I've been going. You see... Oh, here we go, story time. I thought we were going to be at the save and stop quit point, but no, story time, and it's done because we're going to hit a mandatory ad in 2 minutes. What I heard from Kyoko then was, well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided to confirm what she told me with my own 2 eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come, and when it did, I went into action. Oh.
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the 2nd floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. And in the storage closet there, way in the back, she said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but could Kyoko really be right about this? Dang it, I want to know. Just a normal storage closet as far as it doesn't look normal to me. Can you not see that that's clearly a fake panel? Gashunk. At the same time as I heard that sound, I fell through the wall. I had no idea what was going on. Ba-bump. I had fallen through the back of the storage closet. Huh? Turned out, the back wall was like a revolving door, and I'd made my way to the other side. Just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
In the boys' bathroom on the second floor, there's a storage closet. And way in the back of that closet, there's a secret room. So this is the secret room. But what's in here? Oh gosh, okay. Okay, dang it. I want to keep going and finish pulling on this thread, but I need to stop. I need to stop. I have to go to bed. I've got a race at 8 in the morning. Pacific time. I'm a coward? This is not a coward thing, William. This is not being about being a coward. I need to get some sleep. I haven't been sleeping well this week. I need to put a concerted effort into getting sleep. This is, oh man. I may not wait until 2 weeks to play this again, because now I really want to know what's happening. We're finally getting somewhere. I'm not afraid of the truth.
Stop it. Get some help.
Fine, we'll go a little bit far. No. I don't know how much longer this is gonna go. How many things are there in here? No. No, none of this one more room stuff. No. No, just one more room. Just one more room. No. No. That's a terrible idea. Just one more room is what makes you playing for another 2 or 3 hours. No. There's just 2 things in this room. No. This could be Juice Town. William, please, I'm not playing that game.
Juice Town! Juice Town has the juice!
It won't keep me up not knowing. No, it will not keep me up not knowing. I am perfectly fine with not knowing. What's in here? It's a friggin' stool. It's just a normal desk with normal drawers. There's a bunch of files and what looks like volume after volume of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hope's Peak Academy Student Registry. This is the only thing here not covered in dust. Has someone been looking at it recently? I slipped the file into my hand. Before I had a chance to take a look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file and I turned my attention to it. What's this? You must not leave. That's kind of weird. That's way weird. That being said, you do need to call it because your back's beyond mad. You need to go lay down. Good luck, race tomorrow. Thank you, Vix. Get some sleep. Wow, wow. Thanks, Tank. I'm glad to know where you stand. I could understand if it said, like, I can't leave, but you must not leave. Good night, Vix. What is this? My head feels funny. This strange sensation. It's like deja vu. Those words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before. But I can't quite remember. What do I know? What don't I know? A strange sound rang out through my head. It felt like I was shaking my brain back and forth. And then, darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I didn't know how long it had been. Excuse me, what? Ugh. Ow. Apparently something hit me and I lost consciousness. That's all I understood. The dull throbbing pain in my head proved that much at least. Everything is gone! Everything is gone! An empty bookshelf. Empty? Yeah, bonk. Gone. It's all gone. Yes, everything's gone. It's all gone. What does this mean? Mean I wasn't supposed to find it, someone figured out that I found it, and they bonked me on the head, and they freaking took the stuff. My brain refused to do any more work. I hear that from students on the daily. The insistent pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body. Uh-oh. For now, I should go back to my room, get some rest. My body was heavy with pain, my mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back toward my room. Somehow I made it back to the first floor of the school. The farther I walked, the more I felt. Things are getting blurry. Can't see. And are you concussed, dude? Couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there. And after that... Oh, gosh. If they think I fell asleep here... Uh-oh. Huh? As if from a vast distance I heard a sound. Time to join the hero concussion gang. It was faint but undeniable. That sound. It's coming from the gym? Okay, so even though I was about to pass out, I somehow summoned the strength to wake up and walk all the way to the gym. What the huh? Gagunk Bagya. What is going on? It can't be nothing. Here in the gym. Alright, fine. I didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym. The sound coming from inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more. Kacha, Baku, Hagagya, Hia, Paching, Bakya, Dadadun, Sash Hash Hasha. What the? Before me there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. No, one side's not human, that's for sure, but regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I forgot to move or even breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this?
I did not summon an eldritch horror.
How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
Deal? Uh-oh.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay. But you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What? Yeah, what am I looking at? Sakura's the spy? Sakura's the spy?